Jason Statham was born on July 26, 1967, in Shirebrook. He grew up in a working-class environment where resilience and determination were essential values. His father, Barry Statham, worked as a street seller and occasionally as a lounge singer, while his mother, Eileen Statham, was a dancer. This mix of street hustle and performance artistry would later shape Jason's personality, part disciplined athlete, part natural performer. But before acting ever crossed his mind, Jason was deeply immersed in sports. As a young boy, he developed a strong passion for athletics. He played football passionately and even trained alongside future professional players. However, it was diving that would become his main focus. Statham became a member of Britain's national diving squad and dedicated more than a decade of his life to the sport. His training was intense and disciplined, requiring physical precision, fearlessness, and mental control. His dedication paid off when he represented England in the 1990 Commonwealth Games, competing as part of the national diving team. This experience not only strengthened his athletic ability, but also developed the focus and toughness that would later define his action movie persona. However, professional diving didn't make him wealthy. To support himself, Statham sold jewelry and perfumes at local market stalls, learning the art of persuasion and streetwise charisma. Ironically, these skills would soon lead him to Hollywood. During the 1990s, while still working in street markets, Statham was approached by a modeling agency. His athletic build and striking look caught attention, and he began modeling for the fashion brand French Connection. This modeling job changed his life. Through the campaign, he met British filmmaker Guy Ritchie, who was preparing to cast actors for his gritty British crime film. Ritchie wasn't looking for polished actors. He wanted real personalities. When he learned about Statham's background as a street seller, he immediately saw something authentic and raw, exactly what he needed for his film. Statham was cast in Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels in 1998. The film became a cult classic and introduced Statham to audiences worldwide. For his role, he was paid only £5,000, but the exposure launched a career that would eventually earn him millions. After the success of Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Statham collaborated again with Guy Ritchie in the crime film Snatch. Starring alongside Hollywood heavyweights like Brad Pitt and Benicio del Toro, Statham proved he could hold his own on screen. The film became a commercial success and further established his reputation as a rising actor. Soon after, Hollywood began to notice. In 2001, Statham appeared in two films, Ghosts of Mars the One. Although these roles were relatively small, they marked the beginning of his transition from British crime films into international action cinema. In 2002, everything changed. Statham landed the lead role in The Transporter, playing Frank Martin, a professional driver who transports dangerous cargo with strict rules. The character was calm, disciplined, deadly, and highly skilled in martial arts. Unlike many actors, Statham performed many of his own stunts. His background in diving, martial arts, and athletics made him uniquely suited for action films. The movie was a massive hit. It turned him into an international action star and spawned two sequels, Transporter 2, Transporter 3. These films established his signature style, intense fight scenes, fast cars, and a cool, minimal dialogue performance that made him instantly recognizable. Throughout the 2000s, Statham became one of Hollywood's most reliable action stars. He appeared in several successful films including the Italian Job Crank War Death Race. Each role reinforced his reputation as a tough, fearless character capable of intense action performances. By this time, audiences knew exactly what they would get in a Statham film: explosive action, brutal fight choreography, and a hero who never backs down. In the 2010s, Statham joined two of the biggest action franchises in modern cinema. First, he became a major character in the Expendables series, starring alongside legendary action icons such as Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jet Li. He played Lee Christmas, a knife-throwing mercenary and loyal team member. Then came another major breakthrough. In Fast and Furious 6, Statham appeared as Deckard Shaw, initially introduced as a villain seeking revenge for his brother. His character became so popular that he later returned in several films. Furious 7: The Fate of the Furious Fast and Furious Presence, Hobbs and Shaw. His chemistry with Dwayne Johnson helped make the spin-off movie a major hit. By 2017, films featuring Statham had grossed more than $8.5 billion worldwide, making him one of the most commercially successful action stars of the 21st century. Among his most successful films is The Meg, where he battles a prehistoric giant shark. The movie earned over $530 million worldwide, proving that Statham's star power extended beyond traditional action films. Even after decades in Hollywood, Statham continues to dominate the action genre. Recent films include The Beekeeper, a revenge thriller about a retired assassin fighting a cybercrime network, Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre, spy action comedy directed by Guy Ritchie, A Working Man, a thriller about a former soldier hunting traffickers. These films prove that even in his late 50s, Statham remains one of the most dependable action stars in the industry. Despite his tough on-screen image, Statham keeps much of his personal life private. Since 2010, he has been in a relationship with British supermodel Rosie Huntington-Whiteley. The couple became engaged in 2016 and have 2 children together. They currently live in Beverly Hills, California, enjoying a relatively quiet life away from Hollywood's spotlight. Through decades of successful films, brand endorsements, and production work, Statham has built an impressive fortune. His estimated net worth is believed to be around $90 to $100 million. He is known for his collection of luxury cars, disciplined fitness routine, and passion for martial arts. Unlike many celebrities, Statham continues to perform many of his own stunts, making his action scenes feel more realistic and intense. Today, Jason Statham is widely regarded as one of the defining action stars of modern cinema. He helped revive the action genre in the early 2000s and continues to inspire new generations of filmmakers and actors. His journey from street markets to global movie superstardom is proof that determination, discipline, and authenticity can take someone further than traditional paths to fame. And perhaps that is what makes Statham different from other Hollywood stars. He didn't just play tough characters. He lived a life that made him one.